In general, they were saying that boxing isn't, there's a bigger draw towards the boxers themselves. Or that's what I was looking at. The marketing strategy is different. Because in the UFC, people say, let's watch UFC. There's a middleweight title fight.
Yeah.
But in boxing, they say, it's Floyd versus De La Hoya or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
The title doesn't matter at all.
Yeah.
It's because there's so many different organizations, but the UFC is like a monopoly. But it's like you don't have the conversations where it's like this boxer from this organization might not be able to fight with someone from this organization.
Yeah,
but with UFC, it's just one umbrella. But it's also like that's where you get fighters that don't get paid that much too.
Yeah.
So it's a double-edged sword.
Yeah. So WBO, WBC. I don't know what the WBA is, but I think it's the same thing. And then there's the IBF.
When did Dana White take over UFC?
He started it.
Oh, really? In the 90s?
Technically, he didn't start it.
Well, who was it? Was it Chuck Liddell or whatever?
It started in the
No.
90s, right?
Well, so basically, I watched a thing on this actually. He lived in the East Coast first, and he was actually getting chased by a mobster that like Johnny Depp actually played this mobster in a movie, and basically called Dana White and was like, or he went into his boxing studio and like basically asked for like 20 grand. And then he was like, no, F off. And then basically gets a call from him saying, like, do you have my money? If you don't get it by tomorrow, things are going to happen, blah, blah, blah. So he's like, okay, hangs it up, gets a one-way ticket to Vegas, and then just, like, tries to start the UFC. And then, but there was, like, it was so broke at the time that, like, they had to do so much, like, just to get it to, like, stay afloat.
Yeah.
When did Joe Rogan get involved,
Since UFC, like, 5.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
He did it.
He did a lot for the promotion in the beginning.
He didn't even get paid at the beginning. He just did it for free tickets for him and his friends. Like it's kind of like he was like.
Oh, that's how broke the organization was.
He was basically just like he was just a comedian that was just like chilling in the area, and he was like, yeah, if you give me free tickets, I'll compensate.
Yeah.
So I was like,
it's crazy how much money he's made recently. It's so exponential.
Yeah.
It's like this, and then.
Yeah.
He really. I think that him and Conor McGregor were two of the main people that really built the promotions for the UFC.
Joe Rogan and Brock Lesnar and Ronda Rousey.
Yeah.
Those early people. The early people did a lot. Brock Lesnar and even Anderson Silva brought in a lot of money in the beginning.
That is true. Conor McGregor's just so exponentially famous that it's just like weird.
And even his move to boxing. Now he's just not as good anymore.
He's not. He's not even.
But
close.
he's still the biggest draw by far.
Oh, easy. He's still gonna like main event any fight he ever does.
Even if he's fighting for the number 5 rank, it's still gonna be the main event over any title.
Just because you can't put him anywhere besides the main event.
Yeah.
Like it just doesn't make sense.
It's because of his like entertainment value, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's entertainment value.
People watch it.
People are watching the fight for Conor McGregor.
Yeah.
So
that's before the fight. So people know him because of what he does before the fight, the talking, the trash talking.
Yeah.
But I mean, when he was rising to his popularity, and when he was getting to his most popular, he backed up a lot of what he said. He talked so much shit and just destroy the other person in the octagon.
He would always like say the way that he was gonna beat them too, like with Jose Aldo, he was like, yeah, I'm gonna KO him with my left hand shot in the first round, and that's literally what he did. It's 13 seconds.
Yeah.
And then did you see the McGregor Forever trailer thing?
Mm-mm.
He got his son like a toy Lambo, and on the license plate it says Aldo 13S. So like Aldo 13 seconds on his son's toy Lamborghini. It's just it's such a troll.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
Yeah, I mean, even if you look at Conor versus Khabib, that fight it's the highest grossing pay-per-view in history.
Yeah.
It's the fight that made the most money.
Mm-hmm.
And
that had so much build up to it.
Yeah, it did.
Like the Irish mob was like involved with McGregor at the time.
Yeah. And he hijacked a train or something. It was crazy.
But you're saying UFC...
He was... it was... Khabib was in a bus.
Or it was a bus.
Khabib was in a bus, and he takes a dolly, chucks it through the bus window, and like just completely shatters.
You know, if any other fighter did that, Dana White would be... He just cut him. But then 100%. It's Conor McGregor, and he's like, oh,
it's just boys being boys. You know, like Conor's just like his golden goose that he isn't that guy awesome. You know
So the UFC really got big because of him.
It got exponentially bigger.
Exponentially bigger, especially in Europe.
Yeah.
Especially in Europe.
Yeah.
Those press conferences were iconic, though.
Yeah. You know, I was surprised by how much research he did into Khabib as well, because I was looking at some of the stuff before he came here. And he was talking about Ali Abdulaziz,
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, no, he did his digging. He does his digging for his trash
Just
talk.
how does he know? He knows.
It's like how does he know that Ali Abdi? He's just drunk on the stage and he's just in his Irish accent, just like Ali Abdi's, mad terrorist. It's like
terrorist snitch.
Yeah, no, it's like you took money from Magomedov. It's like, how does he know all this lore about this?
And
like,
remember when he's talking about Noah?
Yeah.
That's Ali Abdulaziz' son that he abandoned or something.
Yeah.
How does he know?
It's like, I mean, he's like, I know things about you too. I know things. Yeah. And then Khabib's like, I don't know what he's saying.
Like, I done my research. Never talk to me like that.
Yeah,
again.
never thought. Yeah. That was a good fight though. A lot of people, say like Conor McTap or whatever because he tapped, but like that was a neck crank. That was full on fulcrum choke. Yeah. It's just
his jaw,
over the chin and this on the back. Just yeah.
Even before I knew UFC, I knew about Conor McGregor and his press conferences.
Yeah, no.
It's also he did so much for that Floyd fight.
Oh my gosh, that was just such like that. He really solidified his like status as an entertainer from that Floyd fight. Just that trash talk and I'll slap the head off you. You're 40 years of age.
What do you guys think about those matches? Like the entertainment matches, like Logan Paul and
like the
Floyd
influencer
Mayweather?
boxing.
Yeah.
It's hard to say. It's like sometimes it's kind of.
Sometimes maybe good, sometimes.
Yeah,
maybe
exactly. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
The Logan versus Floyd one, I thought was just.
Logan just doesn't know how to box.
Sense.
Yeah.
It didn't make any sense because Logan's a big dude.
Yeah.
Logan's a big dude and Floyd's not.
Yeah.
Like Conor was visibly taller than him, and Conor is the featherweight champion.
Yeah.
Like Logan Paul's also a WWE wrestler. Like he's big. He's a big dude.
Yeah.
So.
A little juiced up.
Yeah. A little.
But
so is Conor though.
Yeah.
Conor is juiced.
But even Nate Diaz said this. He said everyone's on steroids.
Yeah, everyone's on steroids. I love Nate Diaz so much.
Yeah,
Salam alaikum.
Yeah. I mean, I was talking more about the fact that those matches are bigger than most UFC matches, and they're earning more money. Is that bad for the sport, or?
Those earn more money than like the average UFC fight, but the UFC ones that are like McGregor or like Sean O'Malley ones or like stuff like or Israel Adesanya or Jon Jones fights are usually bigger than some of those are.
Even Oliveira was climbing up a lot. Oliveira was a big draw before he lost.
I mean, Oliveira can't speak English, but he's exciting to fight, see fight.
He's just hilarious to watch because
he
gets knocked down so much, and he just somehow just takes it from there. Like sometimes he got hit with a right when he fought Justin Gaethje, and he just fell on his back. He fell on his back.
No one wants to deal with that guard.
Yeah.
Because his jiu-jitsu is so good. He has the most finishes. Yeah. No one's gonna try and just let yourself go in his guard because they'll just armbar you.
Yeah.